Wagwan, how is everyone? I hope that you're fine and having a great time. My people, I am on the road to 1K subscribers. Kindly take me there. By the way, I know you can do it. You can help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Before you watch this video, have you subscribed? What are you waiting for? Hit that subscription box. Like this video. You can share it with your family and friends. So my people, I want to talk about two things in this video, maybe 2 to 3 things. Where should I begin from? Okay, the Mazili family. I have talked about it so many times, guys. They are now expecting their 9th child. Hey, Elena, she'll be having her 9th baby. As we speak, she's already 5 months pregnant. Guys, 9 babies. That simply means giving birth 9 times. I am happy for her and the family because they are excited. Guys, if you have a baby in a loving family, I think it is the best thing. As long as you are okay, as long as you don't have any health complications, as long as you are a strong woman, you can do it. And if you have the money to feed the 9 mouths, educate them, clothe them, give them a home, I strongly believe there's no problem. Hey, I don't know, she has some African genes in her. And majority of African women in the past used to produce so many children. I don't know whether that is how she looks at it. I don't know. But that was just a by the way. So let's move on to Mama Ant's family. Mama Ant's family, we all know the history. We all know Mama Ant's family was brought to the limelight because of Marwa. And through Marwa and his subscribers, this family was able to get a decent home. Do you get it? And through Marwa subscribers, Anne was, able to get school fees, go to school. And from what I know, maybe she's on her way to some good college or university in America. That is what I've been hearing on the streets. I don't know. Okay, so during the party, the recent party when the Princeton University students were at the villa, Anne was invited. And let me tell you guys, this Mama Anne's family should let this girl be. This girl went to the party and you knew she had been invited. If you had any problem with that, you'd have told her not to go to the party. You knew she was invited. Agi and the elder sister. You knew Anne was invited. Why did you not stop her from attending the party? Why all these shenanigans? Koko Mama, I know you are their biggest sponsor. Koko Mama sent 10,000 Kenyan shillings to its Eliza. And she was like, I love Eliza. In this family, I have a soft spot for Eliza. Koko Mama, what else are you not telling us? Why do you have a soft spot for Eliza? And if that is it, you keep on sponsoring her. But this matter of you coming out to always fight Marwa, just because Anne went to the party, and after the party there are so many things that took place. Why did you go ahead to tell them to go and sit down and reprimand Anne? Anne is a grown-up by now. She's over 18 years old. She can decide on what she has to do. Of course, I know the house has been, helped by other people. Like the kitchen, someone else did it. Her bedroom, there's a sponsor that did it. And etc., including the shops that they have. You being among those people that have helped this family. But you don't need to be so furious because Anne is acknowledging Marwa. You don't need to come out so bitter and opening your eyes very wide as if you have some very personal issues with Marwa. Just because Anne came out to say if it wasn't for Marwa, they wouldn't be where they are. And by who would have known them, including you? How would you know about this family if it wasn't for Marwa? And that is why I always say, give credit where it's due. It is not just a matter of fighting people just because you don't like them. Marwa has done a lot for so many people, and that is a fact. So Koko Mama with your big mouth and big eyes, can you style up? Stop fighting people. Stop picking unnecessary battles here on the white streets. And that is why Kohera is coming after you. You are the one that was talking about Rocio breastfeeding. Yet you are an African woman. And you know we do it without any shame. Do you get it? And that is why Kohera is on your neck. You are the first people that came out to praise Kohera. And you are cheering him on. Talking about congrats mom. Talking about Maro, the way Maro does not want the father. Now look at what is happening. Kohera is on your neck. Kohera cannot let you breathe. And then she comes out and she's like, this man thinks she's the one that will make Maro like him. Or rather reconcile with him. Koko mama, you are just something else. I don't know what you smoke. Hey, guys, this is so weird. You know, always here picking people that you think are against Maro. You cheer them. And when they just say something small about you. You are all out here breathing fire. Let Kohera keep on buzzing you. Do you get it? Away from that, let's go to Kate Sigano. Kate Sigano, you came out and said, we don't know who you are. Of course, we don't know who you are. Is it news? We only know about you because of what we've seen here on YouTube streets. The same way you see us here, you equally don't know us. If you're married to a rich man, how is that our business? If you have an apartment in Nairobi, how is that our business? Why are you not in that apartment, by the way? I think you should be there in your home, enjoying your home. What are you doing in your brother's house? Can you get out of your brother's bedroom? Allow your brother to make his choices. You came in between your brother and Gaty Africa. And then someone with their own money somewhere there in UK decides to sponsor this girl. Decides to rent a home for her. And then you come out and you're like, renting a house in the village. She can't afford a house in Nairobi. Is Gaty Africa in Nairobi? Is she not in Nyabohanse? You people threw her out. And you know her home situation. Things are not good in her home. Her mother is struggling. They have other children that the mother needs to take care of. The mother is a house help. And you guys threw her out and you knew she was expectant. That is how bad you are. You've been cheering your brother, clapping for him, just because you don't like Gaty Africa. My friend, allow your brother to choose. Hey, allow your brother to take charge when it comes to matters to do with his home and the choice of women. That is not your business. And that is why I said in the other video, I can't interfere in my brother's choices. I can't just be poking my nose, you know, in what they do. How does that concern me? I have my own home that I need to take care of. Let Gaty Africa be. I was so shocked when you said you are a rich woman. You are married to a rich man. Yet your sister-in-law could not afford sanitary pad and you couldn't buy for her. You couldn't take your sister-in-law to the salon just for her to make hair. Yet you have this. My friend, you must be a crazy woman. Do you get it? I don't know. This sponsor that is sponsoring Gaty Africa, you should do more. You should do more. Do more. Shake them. Shake them here on the streets. Do more for Gaty Africa so that it can pepper them properly. You thought you are the only people that can be sponsored. You thought you are the only people that can get donors out there. Look at Gaty Africa. She's doing so good. And I'm so happy for her, by the way. Personally, I dislike women that want to put other women down. What is it? As much as she may not be in a, you know what, in an apartment that is so posh, but she has a roof over her head. The time she will give birth, the child will have a place to go. The child will have a place to call home. The mother at least is settled because she's not struggling. She has a bed and a mattress. She has some good bedding. At the end of the day, she can go and relax there. While at her mother's home, she was sleeping down at the floor. Guys, without a mattress. A pregnant woman. And you want to come out and say the way Mary TV is talking about you. Hey, Kate, can you style up? From what I see, you are educated, yes. You can do better than that. Gaty Africa may not have been your favorite, but you don't need to pull a woman that low. You don't need to go that low and pull her. You don't need to come out and embarrass her, calling her illiterate. If you had an opportunity of going to school, allow her to achieve her milestones bit by bit. You say she's illiterate and she went up to Form 4. And maybe she may be progressing. I don't know. But that is how I feel. She may be progressing education-wise. What will you do? What will you do? And you know, these people are too much. When someone gets a sponsor, they feel bad. What exactly do you want? And that is why they are fighting each other on the YouTube streets. No one wants to see the other one. When you start constructing your house, they want to know who is doing that for you. When they see you progressing, they want to know. And that is why you see Masubo, this guy Gintu, and Mayani are fighting and pulling each other. And by the way, this has made me to remember. You remember when Masubo, Max, and Ernest used to do their tingo, the three of them together. They would do content together. Remember, it is money that made their friendship to come to an end. And everyone started doing their own because of money. Do you get it? And therefore, people in Nyabohanse need to style up. I listened to this lady, Kate. She talked about the way they are fighting each other and their brothers. Do you get it? And if you have been listening to me, what have I been saying? If people in Nyabohanse would put their heads together and work as a team, Nyabohanse would be a very great place. It will be a place where people would admire to go because everyone will be peaceful. You've had people in Nyabohanse walk while they are armed because you don't know who is going to ambush you. And it is all because of money. And therefore, my main point is this. People should not be extremely greedy. In fact, they shouldn't be greedy. And when a lady like Gaty Africa is rescued, because this is what we call rescue, by the way, allow her to be. Allow her to move on. Let her do what she has to do. She needs a home where that child will be born into. She needs employment. Do you get it? And I have always said, me, I'm a single parent. And sometimes I look at women that are single parents and they don't have a source of income. It is so hard on them. So hard. Surviving. You are paying all your bills. It is not an easy task. So I can imagine if Gaty Africa gets that child as a single mother at her age and she doesn't have anything to give that baby, what is going to happen? She's going to be miserable. She's going to be frustrated. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And that is why people should not play around with this matter. Allow her to move on in peace. You have said you are in charge of your brother's home. It's still okay, but allow this lady to move on. It's just as simple as that. My people, I don't know what to think about this. Please drop your comments. I would love to hear from you. Have you subscribed? Have you? Hit that subscription button and like the video. You can share with your family and friends if you feel like doing so. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.